defines this sport. Ohio State versus Michigan. The scarlet and gray versus the maize and blue. To many fans on both sides, this is a one-game series. They've beaten their rivals the last 4 times. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 16 team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Wolverines will kick this deep to get us going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Buckeyes offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Well, Michigan versus Ohio State. I don't have to say too much more, but a lot. After last year's Wolverine victory in Columbus, a lot of John Buckeyes eventually use that as fuel to go on and win the national championship.
Usually when Ohio State and Michigan get together, not only the emotions, but the line of scrimmage decides the outcome of the game. And last year was no different. Michigan, to their credit, Mason Graham and company, dominating Ohio State's run game, pressuring the quarterback, and that's what eventually led them to a victory. They didn't have a whole lot going for their own offense, but their defense was dominant. And the Buckeyes, in my opinion, I think they used that loss as a springboard to their next 4 games in a national championship. Cannot wait to see the emotions on this field. And
throw, it's saying. Receiver makes the grab to get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Wolverines offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Look at the quick cut. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
And make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
And the Wolverines will have to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools. From both sides, it's just a different feel. We'll feel that today when these teams go at it.
Must convert here on third down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. To throw, it's Sayin.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's broken up. Great play by the DB,
But there's a penalty flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
hold.
So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. Handoff here from the shotgun.
He's in the clear.
And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Motion now from the tight end. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. He'll hand it off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Klein. The reception gets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. That's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a first down.
Touchdown, Michigan. They connect for 6.
Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Now it's 2nd down here.
Send the back in motion. Scanning the field. It's saying. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
So much attention being paid to the outside of these receivers. Really opens up a nice void there in the middle of this defense. Quarterback makes a good throw.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Can he get there on the ground? He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking for a receiver. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. And the running back takes the handoff. He goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Punt over the middle. It's Klein. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Fighting off the defender. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Bringing it out, it's Graham. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. He hands it off from the gun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Hand it off. Breaks free. As the first down is still going. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did the job. You can see the results. Be first open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Grab behind the line, it's Tate. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Back to pass, it's Sayin. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Football comes out. And the ball rolls out of bounds. They'll keep possession, but it's short of a 1st down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Screen to the wide receiver. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Offense facing 4th down.
So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. And he's got it. Can you believe it? What a kick. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the 1st down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
The Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Field it at the 25. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And we'll begin the drive here, set up at the 30. They start with a keeper to the right. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. What a catch! They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Completion makes it 2nd down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Caught quickly. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Can he make it to the marker? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Coming up, 4th down.
So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. A tremendous make. He's got a howitzer for a leg. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Grab down the middle. It's Klein. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet. And counting.
2nd down play coming up. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. Here he goes. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Simpson. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. That completion makes it 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the defense smothers him for no gain. to pick up the first down through the air. Running back has it on a screen now. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Boy, what a call here on third down. The play caller anticipating that he's going to get pressure, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, and then delivering the ball, and they pick up the first down.
And the Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Handoff to the back. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
When the snow's coming down like this, the ball carrier has got to do a better job of holding on to that football. His instincts as a runner try to get those big yards, but as you see, if you don't take care of the ball, chances are it's going to slip out of your hands for a turnover.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to pass, it's Sayin. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. He's looking to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Now, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the left side. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT puts them up 3. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when the Wolverines and Buckeyes get together, and a fun first half to boot. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just with that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Ohio State plays out.
The Buckeyes will kick this deep to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The shotgun handoff here. And they'll stop him short of the line of game. Breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaks into the clear. The Wolverines pick up enough to get a first down there.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on third down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line. They get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Simpson. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a...
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And now the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. And up for the first, but still going. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush gets home. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The sack sets up second down. Ball handed off. Going absolutely nowhere. A loss of it.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The offense has got to do a better job of taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. You know the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away. Makes it look easy. And we're all tied up now. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? The shotgun running play call. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass this time. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. A deep shot to the left side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Well, that would have been a great pass on a beautiful sunny day, but in these elements, that is a tough thing to do. Outstanding throw and catch.
Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here. Play action here on first down. Finds his man. It's Peoples.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line played just like that.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Deep shot toward the end zone. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the beautiful scoring play is negated by that penalty. That's a tough break. Let's see if the offense can overcome it. And it's good right down the middle. And that puts them back on top. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Simpson. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They're going to run it. Running with purpose. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Defense is coming after him. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a third down. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Likes to make the fair catch here in these cold conditions. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Important second down play coming up. And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Loose football. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, that's the last thing that this offense could afford to do is turn the football over to give the other side a chance at taking the lead. Now they got to hope their defense saves the day.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Receivers are bunched together. Dropping back, it's Keene. Short throw complete to the tight end. It's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. He made it. 3 points on the board. And the game now tied here in the final quarter. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Touchdown, Wolverines. A huge defensive score. Wow, we've gone back and forth all game, and now the defense has scored to put their team in front in the 4th quarter.
Wow, that's an opportunistic play here by this defense. They come up with a turnover. Nice job of being able to get that, but then to turn it into a touchdown to give them the lead late. Now let's see if they can hold on for the win.
Might have to try the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He'll hand it off. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Now the all-important extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter.
That means the score: Michigan 30, Ohio State 16.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Take this one away.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Heading left after the handoff. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. By the receiver. You bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You'd never count these guys out.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. The ball is caught. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Finds his man, has the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him in the scoring position.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
2nd and goal for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
So here we go, 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. The pocket breaking down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Great decision by the quarterback. Keeps him in field goal range, and if the throw isn't there, don't force it and risk a potential pick. Live to play the next down and get points when you can.
A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Ohio State. They finish off the scoring drive.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within 1 possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
See if they can convert the point after. PHC is good, but still trailed on. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Leaning on the run game here late. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. It's 2nd down and 11. Ball handed off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Dropping back, it's Keene. Looks like he's going to run it. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They'll give it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look, cover as much ground as you can, and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
To the air. It's Sayan. Grab by the receiver. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Here's a target, and it's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pass is caught, and they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.